stuff too.
How would you improve safety on the TTC?
Yeah, so on day one of office, I will stand up and enact my Safe TTC Now plan. It's comprised of four components. Number one, I will move forward with platform edge doors at our 5 busiest subway stations. Now, we have over 70 stations on the system, but this is a great example of all of the endless debate, deferral, delay that has City Hall in political gridlock. We've literally talked about platform edge doors for over a decade, and we have done nothing to advance that. People admire the enormity of the problem. They recognize that it's expensive, that there are many different stations. We don't have to do all 70 plus at once. Let's start with our interchange stations. Let's start with the busiest stations. I ride the TTC almost every day, and you can see the fear in people's body language. You go down on the platform, and everybody's backs are jammed against the wall because there's not a 0% chance that you could end up on the tracks. Platform edge doors are, table stakes in transit systems across North America and around the world. Toronto needs to stop talking about it. We need to actually deliver it. I will bring special constables and additional police officers to the stations that have challenges. And again, I talk to families all over the city right now, and the number one reason they're not riding Toronto Transit TTC is because they don't feel safe. So we need a presence of special constables supported by our police officers on our stations, on the system, to help restore that confidence and trust in the TTC. But I recognize that's not the only answer. There are more than 20 different social agencies providing support for mental health, substance use, and homelessness, and none of that is coordinated. I will stand up one agency to coordinate all of those social services so that people can get the help when and where they need it on the system, because that's part of it too. And then lastly, restoring the cellular service. There was a terrible deal made over a decade ago with BAI. There were commitments made in that original agreement to make sure that every carrier had access and that everybody on the TTC had access to cellular, and they were supposed to do that within 1 year of the contract. That never happened. There was no accountability there, and now, as they're moving forward with an agreement with one provider, I will make sure we are holding the TTC and telecoms to account so that it doesn't matter who your carrier is. Everybody needs access to cellular for safety, but also just for practicality. If we want people coming back to transit, and if you're commuting, it's important to be able to stay connected. So those are the steps I will take immediately on day one when I take office. It's my Safe TTC Now plan, and it will make a difference in terms of restoring confidence and bringing people back to transit.